In the farthest reaches of Earth, where silence reigns and nothing seems to live, lies a continent cloaked in eternal mystery, Antarctica, the final frontier. More than just a desolate wilderness, this frozen giant has been the silent keeper of secrets, older than time itself. Beneath the endless white expanse of Antarctica lies a world shrouded in secrets, a forbidden continent untouched by time, guarding mysteries that defy explanation. From ancient civilizations to hidden underground worlds, from strange creatures to government cover-ups, Antarctica is more than just ice, it is a vault of Earth's greatest enigmas. In 1929, inside the dusty archives of Istanbul's Topkapi Palace, a discovery challenged everything we thought we knew about Earth's history. A map, faded, hand-drawn, centuries old. This was the Piri Reis map, created by an Ottoman admiral in 1513. But what shocked historians was not the map's beauty, it was its content. It showed Antarctica, not as we see it today, frozen and desolate, but ice-free, with mountains and rivers clearly marked. It matched our sonar maps of the continent beneath the ice perfectly. But how could a man, in the 16th century, chart a land buried under 2 miles of ice for over 6,000 years? In 2012, the world turned its eyes to an anomaly. In the Ellsworth Mountains, rising above the ice, were 3 triangular formations, perfectly aligned, geometrically precise. Too perfect to be a coincidence, what you see is not natural. It might be a lost pyramid complex. Buried under 12,000 feet of glacial ice, skeptics dismiss them as nunataks, mountain peaks poking through ice. But alignments with Orion's belt, electromagnetic readings, and thermal anomalies suggest otherwise. Some researchers connect Antarctica to an ancient legend, a city lost beneath the sea, Atlantis. Was Plato's tale more truth than myth? Before the last ice age, Earth was drastically different. Antarctica may not have always been at the South Pole. In fact, new theories suggest it was once located farther north, in a temperate zone, perhaps even lush. Could this be the final resting place of a world long forgotten? A civilization erased by nature or by design? Some believe these ancient builders didn't vanish. They went deeper, far deeper. Beneath the ice, beneath the crust, into the hollow earth. This theory, once dismissed as fantasy, is gaining new attention. Satellite imaging has detected massive caverns beneath Antarctica, some capable of housing entire cities. Could there be an entrance to another realm beneath Antarctica's ice? Over the decades, expeditions have gone missing. Archaeological finds have been silenced, data erased. Are governments simply protecting scientific integrity, or are they protecting something else beneath the thickest ice on Earth? Something ancient sleeps, whether it's a lost empire, a doorway to inner worlds, or the remnants of a pre-human civilization. Antarctica remembers, and perhaps, one day, it will awaken. In the remote McMurdo Dry valleys lies a wound in the ice, a river of blood flowing from a glacier untouched by life, or so we thought, known as blood falls. This strange red flow has mystified explorers. Since its discovery in 1911, scientists now tell us it's simply iron-rich brine, oxidizing in contact with air. In that isolated, pitch-black ecosystem, microbes thrive, life finding a way where it shouldn't. If such life exists here, could similar organisms exist elsewhere in the solar system, on Europa, or Enceladus? For decades, researchers and military personnel, stationed across Antarctica, have reported strange lights in the sky, lights that dart, hover, and disappear without explanation. From glowing spheres to diamond-shaped crafts, these sightings remain officially unexplained, but some believe Antarctica is more than just a frozen continent. It's a launch point for extraterrestrial vehicles. In 2017, satellite imagery captured what appeared to be a massive black dome emerging from the ice. Was it a rock formation or something more artificial? Could this dome be the top of a buried structure, a transmitter, or perhaps an entrance? In June 1995, a Russian research team at Vostok Station reported the most chilling anomaly ever documented in Antarctica. They called it the time portal. Dr. Alexei Pavlov vanished into the light, only to reappear 62 minutes later, visibly aged, frostbitten, and incoherent. He claimed to have seen the end of the world. In 1997, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration recorded the loudest underwater sound ever detected, the bloop. It originated from the depths near Antarctica. At first, scientists thought it was ice shifting, but later analysis concluded the sound matched that of a living creature, one much larger than a blue whale. What stirs in the depths of the Southern Ocean? Is something alive down there, something ancient, slumbering beneath layers of pressure and time? Over the decades, Antarctic radio stations have intercepted phantom signals, bursts of Morse code, strange language-like transmissions, and digital pulses from coordinates with no known base. Whispers in the ice, lights in the sky, time torn and rearranged. Antarctica is far from empty. It is very much alive with mystery. And perhaps it is watching us in return. In 1946, just after World War II, the United States launched the largest Antarctic expedition in human history, Operation High Jump. Officially, it was to train troops in cold weather. Unofficially, many believe it was a war mission. Within weeks, Operation High Jump was aborted. Several aircraft crashed. Reports mentioned strange crafts in the sky, magnetic disturbances, and even casualties. What really happened down there? In 1938, Nazi Germany launched an expedition to Antarctica, claiming a portion of the continent they called Neuschwabenland, or New Swabia. Why would a crumbling regime, at the edge of defeat, focus its efforts on the South Pole? What did they find or bring there? Could they have discovered something ancient and harnessed it? Some link this base to the origin of the UFO sightings post-1947, coinciding with Operation High Jump's retreat. Despite being a continent of ice, peace, and science, Antarctica has no-fly zones, restricted sectors where neither research planes nor satellites are allowed to observe. Why restrict airspace over uninhabited ice? What are they trying to protect? Over the past century, several expeditions to remote Antarctic regions have ended in silence, entire teams vanishing without trace. Even in the modern age, where GPS tracks every step, Antarctica remains a place where people disappear without a whisper. In 1959, 12 countries, including Cold War rivals, signed the Antarctic Treaty, banning military activity and territorial claims. It's praised as a symbol of peace, but some see it differently. A coordinated effort to keep the truth sealed beneath the ice. Could the treaty be a global cover-up, masking black site operations, alien artifacts, or ancient technologies that could rewrite history? The South Pole Station is a hub for neutrino research, astrophysics, and climate monitoring. But insiders say it houses deep underground facilities not listed in public records. Could this be the nerve center of global surveillance, or even the site of reverse engineering technology from ancient relics or non-human sources? Governments deny, expeditions vanish, and the ice keeps its secrets. Antarctica is more than a continent. It is a vault, sealed by secrecy and protected by silence. What's buried beneath isn't just snow and stone. It may be the very truth about our past and the key to our future. As the Earth warms, Antarctica, the frozen titan, begins to thaw. Scientists raise alarms about sea level rise, but others suggest something else is happening. The ice is melting faster than our models predict. Either the feedback loops are more intense, or someone's not telling the whole story. As ice peels back, once buried structures, landscapes, and possibly civilizations may emerge, Could climate change be accelerating a global unveiling? Despite the Antarctic Treaty's promise of peace, global superpowers are racing to expand research bases, tap untapped resources, and secure potential technological relics. Beneath the white deserts lie vast reserves: coal, oil, rare earth minerals, but extracting them risks disturbing the fragile ice, or unsealing ancient chambers buried beneath. And what if those relics aren't inert? What if they're not just historical artifacts, but technologies or containment systems for forces we don't understand? As ice gives way, radar scans detect more than just mountains. There are geometric patterns, perfect circles, and massive domes, too precise to be natural. Or maybe, the moment we open the wrong chamber, time won't be on our side. Some theorists believe Antarctica houses not just relics, but gateways to other realms, dimensions, or even times. Could the Earth's most ancient secrets lie not in its past, but in the doorways hidden beneath its poles? Antarctica is not just a place, it is a mirror, a test, a veil between what we believe and reality. The more we probe the ice, the closer we come to truths too old, too dangerous, or too magnificent to comprehend. Will Antarctica remain a forbidden continent, or will it become the cradle of a new chapter in human history, where science, myth, and destiny converge? Perhaps the final frontier isn't space, it's here on our own planet, frozen, silent, watching, waiting, and when the ice finally speaks, will we be ready to listen? Thank you for watching. If this video interests you, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel for more historic mysteries.